legitimately one of my favorite films. One of the movies that got the highest possible rating from the channel, Pure Country. It got a sequel called Pure Country 2: The Gift. There are times, and this is one of them, when movies should not get a sequel. Pure Country 2: The Gift was written by Dean Cain, and I think Christopher Cain also helped bring it to light. The fact is, it's interesting. So I can see the promise within the story that's being told. However, the struggle I have is the pacing of the film is so it drags. So I don't necessarily blame Dean Cain for that, but whomever the editor was or the person in charge of keeping it going, man, they were having a hard time not dragging their feet. Because while the film wasn't exceptionally long, it wasn't like a 3 or 4 hour movie, it felt like a 3 or 4 hour movie when it was only an hour and I think under 40 minutes. And that's not a good thing. You don't want things to be paced in such a way that you feel like you've given it more time than it even has to take. Premises or the setups of the film. So the dirty manager, like, okay, obvious. The abandoned father, or the father who abandoned the girl with the gift, being an alcoholic, also very predictable and not all that what I would call compelling. Man, there's so much great about the first film, but this one, unfortunately, was a fail. I give it a 1 out of 5 stars. But thank you for listening to my opinion. And if you would like to read stories that I write, follow the link in the description of this or any other video, because it will take you to gamblecomics.com, where you can pick up my 68-page graphic novel, Everlasting Survivors, or my 18-page comic book, BC Brute.